All right. Well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. And today we got Brad with us, and we're talking about types of advisors. And I guess I don't even know. What type of advisor do I have?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me what you have, though? When it comes to financial advisors, the term financial advisors is kind of all over the board. But I think that there's two groups. First of all, there's fiduciaries, which are advisors that get paid a fee to manage your money for you, whether it's a planning fee, consulting fee, or whatever, but they don't work on commissions. And then there's the traditional brokerage kind of advisors that work on commissions, and a lot of those have insurance products and things like that, but not always. So that's two types of advisors. But I've been talking to other financial advisors about an advisor in 2030, what they need to look like, in my mind. Only in my mind.
So now we're going way out to 2030.
Right.
All right.
And so I believe that clients are going to ask for an advisor that is not an advisor that just strictly focuses in on how much their fee is to manage their account. Meaning, I'm paying 1% over here, so I'm the advisor. Now I'm 0.85, like the low-cost provider, because it's going to be a race to zero or something, right? Because AI is out there. Or I pick mutual funds and ETFs and stocks better than XYZ company. Like, those advisors is one camp in my mind. Okay. The second camp of advisors are advisors that sit down knee to knee with clients and have a conversation about their hopes, dreams, goals, and then provides who's to help solve the problems. Okay. And then documents those problems and has an ongoing financial plan. 25 years ago in this business, Matt, you and Carol would walk in and say, hey, we want to do a financial plan. And I'd look at it and say, okay, it looks like based upon your complexity, $1,000. And then you'd bring in all your documents and we'd go through this financial plan, and I'd come back with some things for you to implement, and out the door you go, and you either implement them on yourself or hire me to do it. I think now the financial plan is ongoing. I think advisors that are going to continue to show up best for their clients is going to be an ongoing advisor. It's going to help them with ongoing issues that come up in their lives and help solve the problems with different who's on their team. Okay. And that advisor is harder to find than an advisor that's just going to take your money and put it in an account and say, we've got these mutual funds and ETFs for you, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are the knee-to-knee guy.
For sure. And the people that I'm coaching, knee-to-knee. And it could be Zoom, right? But it's really having the right conversation. Dan Sullivan, strategic coach, the R factor question, like 3 years from now, Matt, if we sat down at the same table, what has to happen personally and professionally for you to be happy? Like asking that question and really, really listening to the answers. Like what has to happen for you guys to be happy? And it could be going on vacation and buying a vehicle and, college planning, and I want to make sure I take care of my parents. Like there's all this stuff. You have to know that as a financial advisor before you can recommend anything on the investment side of things. Yeah. But I see it happen the opposite all the time.
Yep. Here's the advice before they know the situation.
Yeah. It's like a product sale or something like that. It's it baffles me on the two different, like it's pretty glaring, the difference in advisors that are out there. And so I just tell people, listen, if you don't believe that you're getting the advice you need to get, or you're having this conversation that you and I are having today, then I think that they need to go find somebody else to talk to. If it's only a relationship with here's your statement, here's your return, here's what the market did, and it's not being part of your team and asking you the questions around insurance and beneficiaries and taxes and legal, I don't think the advisor's worth paying.
Relationship advising.
Yeah.
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 I like it.
Yeah. And you know what? AI won't replace it. AI will help enhance the experience to the client, but AI cannot dig that deep into your heart to figure out what your goals are and then help solve the problems with different who's. Yeah. Maybe 30 years from now, who knows, right? Never say never, but they just can't if the advisor's asking the right questions and helping put things together.
Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Well, that's just a little bit about that whole topic of what it looks like in the far off, or what feels like the far off future.
Until you have kids,
2030,
right?
and then all of a sudden it comes around real soon.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll see you back here next time on the iWealth podcast.
All right. Thanks, Matt.